Welcome back. This is the unemployment total of total labor force. Basically, we're still looking at the four countries: Tanzania, Kenya, Zimbabwe, South Africa. So this is the unemployment, like real unemployment. So unemployment is opposite. What's opposite from GDP or GDP growth? The higher the unemployment, the worse. The lower, the better. So as you can see on this graph, already we have got this abnormally from the rest of the other African countries because of Africa. We started off in apartheid. You can say this time of apartheid, yes, but the trajectory never changed. What does that mean? That means before apartheid and after apartheid, we are operating on the same economic system. That doesn't work for capitalism, and there's not been any land reform, or any distribution of wealth from the colonizer to the colonized. So as you can see, there's always it doesn't matter who you put there. You can put Mbeki, you can put Zuma, you can put Ramaphosa, you can even put God there. If they're using the same economic system, the economy of South Africa, the unemployment of South Africa will never improve, ever. So the problem is not the unemployment. The problem is the policy. Is the policy of the ANC that is destroying this country. Yeah? The ANC self, the party, not the individual people that put there. You change socks. You can change your red socks, yellow socks, green socks, but you're putting on the same leg, which has got I don't know if this leg has got thorns or what it called nails. The socks will punch, keep punching out. That's what's happening. There's nothing going on because the policies are not changing. So we need a fundamental change to socialism for to actually reduce it. Now, here are the countries that have followed socialism. Zimbabwe is a socialist country. Kenya is a socialist country, but although it will say the economy is capitalist, colonized by British. When colonized by British like ourselves, we always think that. But what's different is that the president, the first president of Kenya, what he did the first time, I'm mistaken, is Kenyatta or Nkomo Kenyatta, Jomo Kenyatta. I think what he did is reform policies and distribution of wealth to these people. Although he sort of like the economy must remain the same. Yeah, but people like, if I'm not mistaken, there was one socialist in Kenya who got killed during the revolutionary time. I forgot his name, but well, I will research that and I will let you know in the next videos. But but basically got killed. But he wanted full socialism, the same thing that Nyerere was doing for Kenya, for Tanzania. So as you can see, Tanzania is the lowest unemployment of all the four countries. Tanzania, like Nyerere's policy, of course. I've seen a lot of YouTube video where they go like, no, what Kenya did was to change Julius Nyerere's socialist and transform it to something else. That's why they think. But that is bullshit. Sorry. That is wrong. That's completely nonsense. It's like saying China is a communist country. Or, what is communism? We only solve the contradiction. Capitalism, socialism, communism, socialism, the thing that they're doing is to solve the contradiction of capitalism. Capitalism is much older in European sense of all the theories. What socialism does is to remedy the contradictions. The contradictions are unemployment. You want to remedy that unemployment there. That's what you want to do. You want to remedy the economic growth by distributing wealth. That's what we want to do. Whether in the final of it, in the final product, you say, no, they're no longer, they're actually in the market. Come on. We're all going to go to market oriented. Socialism doesn't say people can start businesses. That's nonsense. The West trying to tell us that socialism, doesn't work because they are looting our resources, they're exploiting our resources, and they want to take ownership of the resources, then they will suffer. That's why they say, hey, don't do this, don't do that. Don't save your own life for your own sake. That's what I'm telling you. So, yeah, as you see, Tanzania is very low employment. Zimbabwe up there, yes, is higher than these two countries because Zimbabwe is functioning a lot and it has all the misery, but it is not as worse as Africa. And that's nothing to do with the fact that South Africans are here. Because they are in South Africa. No, there were no Zimbabweans in South Africa before Zimbabwe took the land in 2005 because they have the employment. Nothing to do with that. They are in fact worse now while they're here than they were before. These are all nonsensical excuses that they give in the media. Here is abnormal. This country going into crazy capitalism, the worst unemployment in the world, the worst inequality in the world. We want to remedy this thing by socialism, and we can come power with our fellow Yes, and obviously the bar chart will show you a string to show you that this is a string situation. These numbers are 1.3 million. In fact, I'll do calculations for you. Calculations. I've got the calculator out. So we're saying that particular population. Look at Google it. I'm gonna type it as Google. That is 63 million people. So I'm gonna write 3.1 million people. So 3, right? 60. So I'm gonna go 1. Then I'm gonna put the zeros to make it 63 million. 63 million point 1. That's it, right? 63 million point 1. Agreed? So the percentage of unemployed is 32.2. Right? 32%. 33%. 33% point 2, right? So I'm gonna multiply by 0.332. The number of population people unemployed is 23 million. Not 20 million. The number of employed is 20 million, right? 20 million 949,200. I mean, that's a huge number. We're talking about 20 million. Imagine about 20 million people. So the population of Zimbabwe is even less than 20 million people. Look at Google it. Population, let's say, I just want to stress the point, but how agent this situation is. The population of Zimbabwe is 16 million, right? 16 million. That's the population of Zimbabwe. Look at our population of unemployed. So we're more unemployed people than the whole country. So that's how dire the situation is. Those are the people in risk of ultimately death, as I put in the case. So that's our 33.2%. Right? Zimbabwe is averaging at 8.6. Kenya is averaging at 5.4. Tanzania is the lowest in socialism at 2.6. I know that Zimbabwe is also socialist. Kenya is also in a way socialist, as I said, Nkomo has done the land reform and all these things, but it just calls it economy socialist. But this is the truth of the economy. Why? This never changed trajectory from ever from now. It's just the West. This is the main point. So yeah, thank you very much. I hope what I've said makes sense to you guys. And yeah, I'm looking forward for us to change the direction, the trajectory of this graph. See this graph is looking on the tip, on the right. So there was one point low on the right. None of these graphs have a tip going up. This is improvement. Improvement. But none of these, this is economy on the going west, things are going west as we continue. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for listening, and yeah, hope to hear from you. Share this video with friends, family, and put a like. Thank you very much. A lucha continua.